Hello, this is Brian Mounts. If you're new to this channel, I run topoffmycoffee.com. I try to educate my viewers and my readers on the differences between various coffee brewing products, and I help educate viewers on common questions that they have about coffee in general. As promised, not too long ago, I wanted to talk to you about the Keurig K Slim and the Keurig K Compact. As of recording, this is late 2020, these are the two cheapest Keurig coffee makers that they make. These are the entry-level devices that people looking for entry-level devices are going to be comparing. Now, there is also the K Mini, but I believe that these two are actually the entry-level models. The K Mini is slightly more expensive than both of these. Within these two right here, you're looking at about a $10 difference on average. On average, you'll pay about $10 more for the K Slim than you will for the K Compact. Now, the K Slim, as far as I know right now, only comes in black. K Compact can be found in a number of different colors, which is kind of cool because it's cheaper and you can get vibrant colors like red and blue and whatnot for your kitchen. K Compact has been out for a while. It is mostly sold only at Walmart or Walmart.com, although there are some that you can find for various price points in other places. Your best pricing is always going to be at Walmart.com, and most likely you're going to find sales on it from time to time. I have used the K Compact for about a year. In fact, if you go down to the description below, I have a link over to my website where I have fully compared the K Compact to the regular K Classic. That's the normal one that's sold in virtually every department store out there. I also compared it to the K Select, which is the more premium version. They're all kind of in the same styling. The K Slim is more in their super modern styling. The 2020 models, you know, you've got your K Minis and your K Slims and your K Supremes. They all kind of have this styling to them. Now, I've got 2 videos already. I might even produce some more about the K Slim on this channel where I've compared it to some of the others. Make sure to take a look in the description for links to those videos. But I have used that for a while, but I've used this for a year. I would buy this one over and over again. I like this one better than that one. For one, it's cheaper than that one, not by much, but functionally speaking, I just like it better. Both of them have removable water reservoirs. Neither one of the reservoirs is particularly big. Just for a ballpark estimate, if you're brewing 8-ounce cups of coffee, you're going to have to refill this every 5 cups. If you're brewing 8-ounce cups of coffee with this, you're going to have to fill it every 4 cups. So neither one of the reservoirs are particularly big, but you will fill this one slightly more often. I don't really like the placement of either water filter. I don't prefer rear placements, but both of them are in the rear. The K Compact has a wide reservoir that's not very deep, which makes it a little bit challenging to move it around. Like, it's easier to slosh it and spill water when it's full. So I tend to bring water to it and pour it in, whereas the K Slim, I pull the reservoir off and I take it to the sink to fill it up. It's just easier to do that. That's just a little quirk. From the box, I actually don't know what the box says about the size of the reservoir, but I do know that I put about 50 ounces almost exactly into the reservoir to get it to go up to the max line. For this, I put about 38 to 39 ounces in to take it up to the max line. So the reservoir is smaller here. However, there is an internal reservoir here that is not on that one. So the internal reservoir, it will suck water out and take it to the internal part, and that's where the heating, it's basically a heating tank. And as you can see right now, my light is on. I have water inside here that's already hot and ready to go, which means that if I hit a brew button, I will have a full cup of coffee and like enormously fast. The small version for the K Compact is a 6-ounce setting. You've got an 8-ounce and a 10-ounce, and I really like that. That's another one of the main reasons why I like this machine over that, because they give you a 6-ounce setting. The K Slim, you get also 3 settings, but it's different. You get an 8, 10, and 12 ounce. So neither one of these are going to give you all 4 settings, And honestly, the K Elite and I believe the K Supreme Plus also offer a 4-ounce setting. Now, there are only very special circumstances where you're going to be brewing 4 ounces. And for me, on those machines, I use the 4-ounce setting most of the time just to do a rinse cycle. But that's beside the point. For these, I prefer this because K-Cups don't usually have enough coffee grind in them to brew full-bodied 8 and 10 ounce cups of coffee, let alone a 12 ounce. It's just not gonna happen. So I tend to brew only 6 ounce and 8 ounce with regular K-Cups. And if I'm using a reusable My K-Cup, Keurig's version of the reusable K-Cup, I can put more coffee grind into that and get up to a 10 ounce. But the thing is, I never brew a 12 ounce. So the 12 ounce setting on this and some of the other machines is basically never used in my house. And I don't recommend anyone use them for actually brewing K-Cups. Now, there is a functional difference in the way that the water reservoirs work. As I said, this has an internal heating tank. The machine is on, the water is ready to go, it's already hot. So if I start brewing, it's just gonna start coming out. And you can get an 8-ounce cup of coffee completely brewed in about 40 seconds. Like, it's way fast. It's way too fast, honestly. This one, an 8-ounce cup of coffee, once the water starts brewing, comes out in about 50 seconds. It's also way too fast. Neither one of these has a way to slow the water flow down. So in coffee brewing, water to coffee grind time makes a big difference. The longer the water is touching the coffee grind, the better of an extraction you get and the better flavor you're going to get from the coffee that you're brewing. These machines brew like way too fast. Like, yeah, you can get a cup of coffee extremely fast, and there are some situations where that's beneficial. And maybe some people out there don't care. But I do, and lots of people do care about the flavor of their coffee, and we want to maximize the flavor and make it the best it possibly can. So I tend to recommend everyone opt for machines that have strong buttons. Now, neither of these have a strong button, but the strong button will slow the flow down to a more reasonable speed so that you're getting a better extraction from the coffee grind. This is faster than that. So you are getting a slightly better extraction rate from the K Slim than you are the K Compact. But the K Compact gives you a 6-ounce size, whereas this doesn't. So basically, you're gonna have to decide what's more important to you. For me, I would buy this for a variety of reasons. This is the, I like to call it the stripped down version of the regular K Classic. The K Classic doesn't put the water reservoir in the back, it's on the side, it's a little bit bigger, but everything else about it is about the same thing. I personally would purchase this over the K Classic, but I prefer the K Select. Now, this is all points for a different video, so I hope you'll subscribe, because in the very near future, I'm going to be doing a full comparison of the K Compact to the Classic and the Select, because they really are cut from the same cloth. These machines are very inexpensive. I'm going to put some links down below in the description over to the website where I'm doing some extra comparison data is going to be put on the web page. There's also going to be a couple links to where you can get these things. Obviously, you know where to get them. Any department store locally, or Amazon, Walmart.com, all of the .coms are going to be selling these things. This one right here, the Compact, really is only going to be found on Walmart.com, however. I think they're both great entry-level devices, but I personally wouldn't buy that again. The only reason I have it and the only reason I continue to use it is because I run a coffee blog and this YouTube channel, and I get lots of people asking me questions about them. So I have to be knowledgeable. I hope that you like this video and find it helpful. If you are shopping for one of these things, leave a comment down below if you've got any questions, and I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. But to summarize, they're both ultra cheap for Keurig machines. This one is slightly faster than that one. This one can give you a 6-ounce cup of coffee. This one can give you a 12-ounce cup of coffee. I feel like this one is more sturdy. It might last a little bit longer. This one, you're going to be refilling the water reservoir a little bit more frequently. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.